It's Sunday afternoon, time for a cup of verbal tea with me. And the message this time says, love is a flower. Let it grow without impatience. I'll be honest, patience has been one of those traits that for me really did take a long growth cycle. Not like a flower, but like a cactus. But I'm very happy to say that the miracle of my life is that I have grown this trait of patience. And I was just on a meeting where we were talking about miracles that we've experienced in our lives through various programs. And I think that the greatest trait of patience and self-love that I have received over this past couple of years of really doing deep inner child work and healing work on grief and past trauma and all of that. And the number one thing for me is coming home to myself, trusting myself, loving myself, and most importantly, no longer seeking validation and approval. And the person that was most influential in all of creating those tendencies was my father. And I had to do the work to teach myself, all parts of me, that I am worthy just as I am. I don't have to work for love, all of that stuff. And here's the miracle. When I was in the United States in October for my mother's memorial service, I drove 7.5 hours with my dad from northern Nevada down to southern Nevada. And along the way, I'm not proud of this. I'm really not. I got pulled over by a cop for speeding. Yeah. And you know what the most amazing thing is? Besides the fact that he let me off with a warning, the most amazing thing was I didn't freak the fuck out. I didn't have any internal shame or fear or guilt or sense of wrongness that I would have had if I made any mistake, especially mistakes made in front of my father, especially a mistake made in front of law enforcement. Like, what the? And I will definitely give credit to ACA and Al-Anon and all of my soul family who've been supporting me as I do all this deep healing work. But I consider it a miracle that through patience, through practicing the principles of self-love that are outlined in this book, The Real Self-Love Handbook, in meditating and practicing compassion and forgiveness and journal therapy, like all of the things have led to this moment that I could stand confidently in front of my father and not feel any sense of negative emotion whatsoever. So that has been the biggest miracle that I am really happy to see in practice. Because it's one thing when I'm sitting on my meditation cushion, feeling all zen and feeling all that love for self. And it's quite another thing to actually be in a situation where you need to express that. So I'm saying to you that, my dear friend, as the tea bag has said, love is a flower. Let it grow without impatience. So be patient on your journey and remember that I am here supporting you, sending you beams of love and light from the sun-setting south of France. And if you want some more support, join us in the Hero Collective. It's your last chance to join before the collective is closed for the rest of the year. The link is in the description and in the bio.